Hello there, another day and another video. So, continuing on the topic, white supremacy. What else there is there? It's basically nothing else, isn't it? Now, I'm going to talk about something that is about what I would say being vigilant, being prudent, being wise in a spiritual sense. Yeah. Now, in this situation of mine, I have made a decision to do something that this is what we call most like having seen before, not on an individual basis anyway, that since wickedness has been done, still being done, and there's nothing secret here that the purpose, the root cause, the reason, the motivation is nothing but white supremacy and racism. And this involves all white people, they've all turned against me, then no, I don't want anything to do with all of them altogether, yeah? Because why should I end the day is like, yeah? If you are fighting with tooth and nails in your white skin, what are you doing coming to me saying anything? What are you doing coming to me anything? Yeah? Because you are at war with me, you're my enemy. And not to mention what kind of warfare being waged here. Yeah? I have to be tormented at the worst. I cannot have roof over my head. I cannot have peace. I cannot have human contact. I cannot even have the necessary, I'm not even supposed to have necessity of life. I'm not supposed to even afford something like toothpaste or body soap or shampoo, things like that. Yeah, I am oppressed in that I can't even buy certain food. Yeah, and all they do here that they have to put something in every food I buy here with my own money. I have to buy it there locally. So you don't wage this kind of war against someone and you still have the audacity to come to that person with your black evil teeth. Those teeth are black and evil. They are, like the kind of like evil teeth that is like black red. It's like deep red, like really dark red, black, a mixture of that. Yeah, that's the teeth of these white people. They may look white from the face, but these are evil teeth. Yeah, these evil black teeth of yours. You don't come there showing that to me. You don't come with nothing here. You don't come here trying to make yourself look good. That you just give me something here when you're responsible for pressing me to be in that position. But now you want to play the superhero and all this stuff. You're after my blood 24/7. No, you don't do that. Yeah, now there's nothing good that can possibly come from someone like you towards me. And I am fine. I am fine without your wicked anything here. I don't need your evil money. I don't need your evil anything here. I am good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need no nothing from you basically. Because it's like what must have taken place for this to even take place? Because I'm very curious what kind of conversations, what kind of agreements, what kind of discussions, the kind of things that were said behind the scenes in their collective conspiracy to do this to me, what even was said into place? What did these people agree on for something like this to even take place? Yeah? Because you don't operate as a military army here without you first, behind the scenes when no one knows about what you're doing, discussed it, conversed, talked about it, suggested, and agreed upon this be done to me. Now, why would you do that? Because these are not beautiful things. That means it cannot possibly be good things that has been spoken behind closed doors about me for them to agree this be done to me. So now, why on earth are you still coming to me with no nothing here? For what exactly? What the hell do you want, honestly? There's nothing possibly good that can come from you towards me. Absolutely nothing. And no, absolutely nothing, yeah? And let's just talk about the white supremacy going on here. Yeah? One of the things I'm being told here was agreed upon in these meetings that they have no shame. They don't want to remember because they're losing here. That I want these white to remember what they spoke about before they began to do all this. One of the things I'm being told here that these were agreed upon here is that they cannot trust me to not give up on becoming their queen. They cannot trust me on not pursuing my original destiny. So I have to die at all costs. That is one of the things that was agreed upon on that meeting. Now, when you agree upon something like that, why are you still coming with your evil teeth to me? Why are you still coming with whatever here? When you have agreed about things like this, that there's no way you can trust me no matter what you do to me. It doesn't matter how many times you try to murder me every day. It doesn't matter how much you punch me black and blue. It doesn't matter what you do to me here. You, for some reason, I am just psychologically sick. There's something, I'm a big problem. There's no way that I'm ever going to give up the dream of becoming your queen, give up my pursuit of becoming empress as if I ever had any. As if I ever had any, because I don't remember this lifetime ever dreaming of becoming the Queen of England. I don't remember ever having an aspiration to become the Empress, but well, never. But this is what they have decided about me here, and they cannot trust me that I will not give up their hypothetical, invented dreamland fairy tale label and identities and third parties they have given me. So I have to die at all costs. This is why they have to do all this wickedness towards me. So am I actually in the wrong for making a kind of decision made here that you white people, no matter who you are, nothing, 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 nothing. I didn't need to know this kind of in-depth detail for me to make some decision, because just the things being done here is enough for me to understand that indeed there are some very dark, dark, wicked, evil spoken things said against me for these white folks to be up to what they're up to here. I didn't need to know all this, but this is not what I'm being told here. That this is just one of the things these white people agreed in that whatever here before they started wickedness here. So now how does this have anything to do with that? If I don't look at them, they have to die. So this is clear and invented, like I've been saying, we don't have to do anything here. Because why is it you had to discuss this and agree upon something in order for you to now say that if I don't look at you, you're going to die. If I don't do this, you're in trouble. Why you had to conspire it? Why you had to invent it? Because you don't need to do anything. You just want to, because you are just eager to create a monster that doesn't exist, a fictional enemy, basically. That's just for your anyway supremacy. You just want to create, you just want to have an enemy which doesn't exist, a fictional monster which doesn't exist, literally. And then you're fighting, that is not your existence. So now I'm going to repeat this again. One of the things these people agreed upon in their white supremacy meetings here, they cannot trust me to give up on my aspiration, my dream, my desire to become their queen and empress, as if I ever had one. Because I don't remember ever having one. But they cannot trust me to give up on something that I personally never had, because I'm just an invented enemy. I'm just invented everything according to white supremacy problems, basically. So when this is the case here, why the hell do you come to me showing your teeth? What the hell are you doing? Come to me, give me £5 now. What do you want? What do you want, honestly? Prudency, being vigilant. That you take your time to analyze things here. You don't need to know the full story in order for you to make the right decision, like I have done here. I didn't need to know all this. Just what's being done to me alone is enough for me to know that whatever I don't know is very, very dead serious, and indeed it is. Yeah? They cannot trust me to not take over their throne. They cannot trust me to not take over their crown. Is this what I've been saying for some time, a while back, about how there's certain patterns of murder here by white people here, which I believe has a lot to do with the destinies of these people. That you simply don't have the right to live when you're born with that destiny. It doesn't matter whether you're going to achieve or not, whether you even want it. It doesn't matter. You don't even need to know. So how long have I known all this? Oh yeah. In fact, just a couple of months or 1 year, around 1 year, I've known the truth. So from the age of 0 up until 1 year ago, I have been fought to them over something I don't even know. But yet they're fighting someone who they cannot trust to give up their desire, aspiration, and dream for something they don't even know. Something I don't even know. They cannot trust me. Yeah? So how many people have now just been slaughtered by people on account of dreams, aspiration, desires they themselves don't even have, now that they have any clue even exists? This is a big issue here. It's a very serious matter. How many people have died for being accused of having a desire, aspiration, whatever here that they themselves even know exists? But they have to die because they cannot be trusted to live, because then they will achieve whatever they themselves don't even know about. Yeah? You don't even know about it, but yet you're having these aspiration, dreams, and all that kind of stuff, but we can't trust you. You have to die. At all costs. Yeah? Once again, when these kind of things you discuss among yourself before you start doing things here, inventing situation which doesn't exist, like I've been saying all this time. Nothing going on here is even my problem here. Exactly, it's not a problem. Four is when we hear things that has nothing to do with me here. Your white supremacy BS. Because I'm just vulnerable enough. Because you just need to have an invented monster, an invented enemy, an invented terrorist, basically. Yeah? So when this is the case, motherfuckers, devils, why are you still coming with your ugly teeth? What the hell are you doing coming to my presence, coming in? What is it you actually want? Because clearly you ain't coming for you because you cannot trust me to not want to overthrow you and get reunified altogether, even though this is not something that ever crossed my mind. But according to you, that is the case about me. So what kind of motherfucking future can you and I have? Which future? Which coexistence can me and you white folks have? All of you. Which coexistence, honestly, when this is the case? And this is just one topic of the discussion. Now, this is not the only thing being discussed here. I wonder all the rest of them. Yeah? What the hell do you still want? What the hell do you still want? Yeah? So that's, here we go. They cannot trust you. And this goes into bloodline again. That when you have their white blood and then you're not supposed to exist because you're not them, but you're here as one of them. That's not supposed to be because you're not pure them, so you don't have right to exist. And when you have this kind of destiny that the white man's descendants and children, they feel like you are going to replace them and overthrow them. Even though you would like to even just migrate to Mars and leave them here, if that was possible, they will still hunt you to Mars. That's not even. They will still hunt you to Pluto, guys. They will hunt you there, hunting their blood. Human being here, calling themselves humans, when you're more like ETs, if you ask me. This is ET nature, ET behavior, but. So that was it for today. And that's basically what it is. My most recent revelation. Once again, when this is the case, you cannot trust me to not give up on aspiration, desires, and dreams that I personally never even had one. After that, all cost. What kind of coexistence can you and I have, honestly? Explain to me, because I don't see any at all. The way I've been saying so far that I don't want to do with white people. I didn't need to know all these things. Just what's being done to me here is enough for me to understand that whatever it is I personally don't know is very deep and dark. And indeed it is. That's basically it for you guys.
Excuse me.